Hi guys, and welcome back to another guide for the Doodle Carnival event. This is for part 2 that just came out a couple days ago from when I'm recording this. It wasn't too big, there was just a couple new doodles and some new quests that you can do. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. First, there's just 2 new skins that got added. I thought there would be more, but only Plumeri and Summer Televine got added. So that's basically the only cosmetic things got added, nothing else got added. And then there was 3 quests that got added. Sadly, no mini games got added. I thought there would be some mini games, but it's just one-time quests that you can do to get some rewards. And here's the first one. You talk to Tennyson over here. You talk to him. So he asks you to find Portia, and I'll show you where she is now. Portia is just up there in the stands for the doodle racing. So you just come in here, climb up stairs, and here she is. Portia's right here. And there's some dialogue that you'll have to do if it lets me talk with her. Let me interact with her. I don't know how it would just suddenly let me do it. But yeah, here I have to return to work now, right? Tennyson is looking for you, unfortunately, yes. Do that. They're kind of into you. Alright, there we go, that was it. So now I guess return to Tennyson. Oh, but Tennyson now disappears, so yeah, all you get is just 500 tickets. And yeah, that's the first quest that got added with part 2. Okay, the next quest is in the Finwick fishing hut, just next to the fishing minigame. You talk to this guy here at the entrance. So you just got to throw in 3 doodles. First is a tiny paw sage, which I've got here. Then an MHT Rockaroo. Doesn't have to be 6-star, but it needs to be Misprint and Hidden Trait, and has to be a Rockaroo. If you evolve it into Kaboomaroo, it will not work. And then lastly, a Tinted Snarl, which is one of the new doodles, and that's it. 600 gems and the Paw Sage sticker, and you can see there, that's the sticker. Copied into the quest. And then the last quest added for this update is inside the big circus tent. So just go in here and talk to Wish here. It says that all his Velvies have escaped. So you have to go find all 10 Velvies. Just click on them and bring them back into the circus tent. The watermelon roulette, there's 2 here. There's Lamppost Velvie. So you just click on it. And then there's also Plants Velvie here behind it. It's a bit difficult to click on them. Here, on this side of the fishing pond, there's another Velvie here, Fish Velvie. Other side of the doodle racing, if you just go around here, there is another Velvie sticker. Dumpster Velvie here behind the healing station. Then over here you can see the big tree Velvie. To get close to it. So that's 6. Then there's Flower Velvie, yep, right here. And then there's Bench Velvie, yep, right here. Then there is 2D Velvie on top of the bouncy castle. We got 2D Velvie. Should be all of them. Yep, that's all of them. And now, after finding all 10 Velvies, you can encounter the new legendary doodle Tigrousel in the wild. But only at the carnival, you can't find it anywhere outside of the carnival. Or you can buy a Tigrousel encounter for 50 event tickets only, which is pretty good. And yeah, you get the Velvie Racer sticker here. And talking about stickers, there's a bunch of new stickers that got added for the doodle racing. And now instead of just for 1 win, like this Infernia sticker here, there's now 1 for 2 wins, 3 wins, and 5 wins. So now it's more worth doing the doodle racing as well. It's like good to stay in servers and wait for the doodle racing to happen. I voted for Exiled here, so it may be, I think this is the one for 5 wins if it ends up winning here. And it goes like a normal prestige, misprint prestige, and unique prestige, gold, diamond, platinum. And yeah, Exiled won. And then lastly is just to cover the new doodles that got added to the event in part 2. There is, first of all, new doodles Roller Coaster, Snake Guy, Sneakle, and Snowstar. You evolve Sneak after leveling up, after having Coil learned, which is a move, and evolves into Snowstar, who seems pretty decent in PvP. It's decently fast, very good attack, alright bulk, and I've actually got the sets, one of the sets ready for it, so I'll cut to it now. So the best Snowstar set is probably this one, Roller Coaster, which is a new trait. It gets an increase in speed when it knocks out a doodle, attack and speed obviously, and there's a sharpened set with its stabs. It got a new move which I'll put on screen, Corkscrew Crash. It has a chance to confuse, but with 90% accuracy it's not worth using over Iron Slash, and a Reckless Charge because it doesn't have daze, so you can hit metal types, I guess, just a bit of coverage. And equipment's probably just something like this. I have Riot Shield on it, but you would probably want to use a Taffy like basic Taffy, but I don't have it on it because I don't have a basic Taffy. And there's also a defensive set. You could use a defensive pivot set because it also has hit and run. I'll probably put the best set for it now because I haven't completed it. And also there's a set for a Ruby with hidden trait and a new trait called Looper, which does more damage when you use moves consecutively, so it pairs well with Ruby. Next is this Apple Snail Food Plant Snarmal. It evolves after leveling up with Feast learnt, and it gets Feast around like level 30, I think, or yeah, when you catch one it should already have Feast, that's easy. And Appalicious is strange. It's quite bold, it's got good defenses but bad HP, and it's very physically strong on the attacking side. I've also got one of its sets ready as well, so I'll cut to that. Next doodle is Appalicious with its base trait Unbreakable. It doesn't have much utility, it doesn't have stuff like Takeout, and because of its bad magic attack, it can't use moves like Life Sap or Nutrient Drain, so kind of just forced to use something like this. It's its only moveset it really can use, to be honest. Sugar Crash is its best move, a new signature move it got. Then Commanding Blow, Foreign Substance, and then Feast for health. And then this right now, Pen and String, this new equipment that you can find on Mazite, is currently bugged. It gives 15 speed instead of 15 HP, like you can see here. 199 HP, 64 speed. I put it on, and I have the same HP, but more speed. So it is bugged currently. So right now you could probably want to use Swag. You probably still actually might want to use Swag Juice anyway, for the extra attack. And then the hidden trait set, I'll put it on screen because I let someone borrow it right now. But its hidden trait is a copy of Direct Combatant, the trait of Xenoxious, where it doesn't take any damage from anything except attacks. Sadly, Appalicious doesn't have any good physical plant stab, so it has to use like Serrated Claws and Crunch. It also has Iron Slash for some reason, but you would probably just want to use Feast instead. Then, we have Mazite. It evolves after leveling up with a new Popcorn equipment. And Tiricket is strange. It's got very bad attacks, very slow, horrible typing in insect food. But it's got pretty good defenses, good bulk. Its traits are pretty interesting as well, like Hidden Strength. That's only our 3rd Hidden Strength doodle. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So, and I also cut with sets now. And then next is Tiricket. Hidden Strength is pretty cool because it's got 60 base attack. So yeah, it gets doubled and can do quite a lot of damage. I think I'll do a showcase on this probably soon. health attack, because there's no point investing in speed when it's so slow. And it's got really good coverage. Well, not really good, but it's got Earth Lance and Psychic Ram. So if you want to run like Ruby, you can maybe use those. But it's probably best to run it more bulky offensive with Cloak, with this new move Explosive Popcorn, which has a chance to burn. Serrated Claws, priority because of how slow it is, and then Pivot. If you want, you could use Sharpen, but it's probably best not to. You could use this in Reverse Singularity actually with Sharpen, or maybe Ruby as well. That could work. And equipment's just bulky, physically attacking. And then the Hidden Trait set sets up Spice Field Seasoning as a hazard, the new move that Sortion got 2 weeks ago. So now Sortion's even worse than it already was. It also doesn't have much utility, so you kind of just have to use like Chocolate Rain as a 4th move to further boost your food type teammates. And then lastly, we have the legendary doodle Tigrousel, which is pretty good stats, very good bulk, very good at physical attack, but it's slow. Yeah, and you are like I showed, after you get all 10 Velvies, you can encounter it in the wild in the carnival, or you can buy encounters of it for 50 event tickets, like you can with Infernius. And then lastly, Tigrousel can use a couple different things. Probably the best set is this Warcry set. It has a new signature move that I'll put on screen as well, but that's not very good. It could pair well with Lupa and Enchanted Ruby, but if you want to use this Grand Entrance set, which gives you defenses when you switch in, it's best to use this, which can help you hit a lot of things with this coverage. And then Weird Jelly as well gives you large boost in attacks, and yeah, it's a pretty decent doodle actually. The others aren't too great. Tiricket is very gimmicky, Appalicious as well is quite gimmicky, not very usable, and Snowster could be decent, but it just needs some more utility to help it out. Yeah, and this is just how you fight Tigrousel. You just talk to Wish again, and only at 50 event tickets. I'll just use them here to fight Tigrousel. Yeah, that's it. You can chain it easily with this 50 event tickets. It's very cheap, to be honest. Or you can find in the wild. It's not been disclosed how rare it is to find in the wild, but it's probably like a normal legendary, something like 1 in 1,000. So yeah, with tombs, it shouldn't be that hard to hunt. And yeah, that's probably just going to be it for this guide, a pretty short one because it was a pretty small update. And this might be the last guide for the Carnival event because it's probably going to end quite soon. Probably not this week, but probably next week at the end of August, the last update of August. Yes, and Sunveil and Emberfall's leaving this week. Yeah, there's probably not going to be another update for this event. So I guess grind while you can. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed again. Like, subscribe, and hopefully stay in tune for showcases coming out. I'll do a couple on these new guys and maybe some others. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyway, goodbye.